everyone, so excited that the new products for online exclusives and in colours, new catalogue has all arrived here on the doorstep. I didn't get to go to On Stage this year. Unfortunately, I had a bit of a clash with what I was doing, so I didn't get to Sydney. I ended up in Adelaide instead, so which was lovely. But I popped my little pre-order in, and it's only a small order, but I want to talk to you very quickly about some of these products because I've got some exciting things happening in the next month or two. Here is our big brown box, and let's open it up. Now I better make sure I move my cup of water, otherwise it will be a bit of a mess. Okay, ooh, here we go. Oh yes, so I will, this one here, I'll open it in a minute. Luxe White 12 by 12. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Oh, better hide that one. Our catalogue. I had to make sure I grabbed one so I could see it in person because I hadn't seen it in person yet. I'd only seen it online, so that's fine. This one here, I will open it in a moment, is Artisan Sketched Garden. So it's a 12 by 12. Really exciting because it is black and white, it's double-sided, and you've got particularly one side that is really easy to colour in. So if you follow me along, you will notice that, yeah, I do. I do a bit of colouring. I haven't done it for a while, so that's okay. But anyway, I will. I'm going to get to it. All right, some of our in colours. So I did just grab, just to start with, I always grab, when a new in colour comes in, I just grab this multi-pack. So this one here just comes in with a couple of sheets of each of the 5 colours. And then in my next order, I will most likely just decide which one I have used or really need first. Instead of just ordering lots and lots and lots and then it all sitting on my shelf, I want to make sure. So in saying that, you can see one of the colours, and I will bring them over in a minute. But let me see, what will I show you first? Here we go. New colours. So we've got Barely Blush. I love this colour. I need to go back through some of my old colours because there was a blush one, I'm sure, and it was very similar. I don't think exactly the same, but I really love that pale pink. Before we had skin tone colours, as in for Stampin' Blends, this was about the only colour. I think I had Pink Pirouette was another colour that had sort of almost like a peachy colour, and it was great for skin tone. We have Peaceful Pine, very pretty green. I just want to compare that one to, where is Garden Green? Garden Green here, because they're similar, but not quite the same. So that'll be interesting to compare those as I'm using it. Peaceful Pine is, and all 5 of them are in the new ink pads too. So I'm going to open those in a minute and show you how to do that. All right, Hydrangea Hue, beautiful purpley blue. Yeah, I really like that. It's actually in a DSP that I already own, so I'm really excited that I can now match that. That's really, because it's very, very pretty. Let me see. And of course, hydrangeas. Hydrangeas are a popular thing in my family because my grandfather used to be really proud about all of his rows and rows of hydrangeas. So, and he used to love the blue ones, and he had all the different colours and tones right through the pinks and purples. So anyway, the blue I really loved. This one here is called Crisp Cantaloupe. It seems really weird because we don't call it a cantaloupe. So could we say, I don't know. Anyway, doesn't matter. We call it rock melon in Australia. But anyway, this is a really pretty colour too, that real peachy sort of colour. I really like that. Much, much better colour-wise. If you compare that to Timid Tiger, yes, probably. But also, this is sort of like a really brighter Calypso Coral. This is a much muted colour. So this will be nice to see it stamped as well. And then this one. I'm excited by this. Now, we had a colour a couple of years ago that had what everyone called like a gold type of colour. I can't think what it was even called. I didn't use it. Obviously, I wasn't a fan. This one I really love. So it's kind of like that real tan, orangey tan, golden glow. So that will be great. Now, before I open everything else, I want to show you something. And they're even still packed. But can you see that? Look. This is magnetic. They're all sticking. Now, I'm not going to show you my desk, but I actually have some stamp ink pads. Sorry, some ink pads that do stack up. This is great that they are more magnetic. They don't shift around as much on your shelf. So anyway, a little tiny pack. This is our in color dots. So I'm keen on that. I'll probably use that really quick. So I'll probably have to get some more of those. But I just love the fact that it matches, you know, same color. And of course, all of those 5 colors, isn't that pretty, are all going into my Stampin' Blends. And it's pretty much looking like I'm going to have to order some more shelving for that because I've almost run out. And I do tend to keep a lot of my, so that when they dry out, or when the end of the brush end starts fraying, we tend to replace them. I have kept a lot of them until they're completely dry, because sometimes one end dries out but not the other. So I do try to like keep them as long as I can. So I have got more than just one of each color, but this one here, brand new ones, that will be fun. So I'm gonna pop them to one side and I'll tell you in a minute. And then of course our new basic black. Now this is a hybrid ink. This will be interesting as well. And I will talk about this and it will make sense in a moment. It's only small, probably not really tiny. Let me see, this is a Memento. So about the same size. So this one here, because it's a hybrid ink, it will do both for our Memento and our Stays On. It does say in our product details that it won't stamp on non-porous face surfaces, so things like acrylic and glass and things like that, whereas I know Stays On, if you do it gently and if you give it plenty of drying and all the rest of it, it actually stays. So this will be interesting. So you can use this for both watercolor and alcohol markers, which is what our Stampin' Blends are made out of, and so that will be interesting. I know I'm terrible. I stamp things and then color over the top straight away. This one will need to be dry, like a bit dry, so I'll have to stamp and put it to one side and then give it a go. Now, because I've ordered all of that packaging, I was able to also order the $9 in Australia, so it is our product of the month. It does have that sort of theme for spring, which is not the case for Australia because we're not going into spring. But anyway, I love these little animals. Reminds me a lot of baby animals that you put in things. So I'm kind of keen. You know, it was because I had spent the qualifying amount, then I was able to get this, and I really liked the little sentiments here as well. Not too big, and a nice mixture of sizes there as well. So yeah, that is everything in my unboxing. Now I'm going to bring this out and show you what I'm talking about and what's exciting for me. Okay. So we've got, like I said, these are magnetic. So I will show you how they open in a second. I'm going to use these, and both of these. These are going to be an upcoming workshop. I may end up having to have 2, but anyway, we'll start with one. So I'm going to open this quickly because I don't want this to be a really long video. And my desk is a mess, so I can't find everything that I want, but I will show you these ones. So I know, like I said, I do colour. I colour with using a whole heap of different mediums, not just my Stampin' Blends. But I know that when I do this and I say to people, oh yeah, you should do that, you know, try colouring that or stamp that one and colour it in, and people get really scared of how it looks. And look, my my colouring has changed over time. If you are interested at looking at the kind of, I'm just seeing if I've got one here. Oh, I probably don't have many here that I've got where I've got coloured. But I did, look, a year or two ago, oh, here we go, these ones. A year or two ago, I did a whole heap of series on my YouTube of just watching me colour. I do a whole heap of different, but you can see here, these were some that I did recently. It is about a certain technique that I apply, and that's the, you know, overlaying different light and dark shades, one on top of the other over the other, so that you get these really nice shaded kind of look. So that was me, the idea. That was the idea I was going to do, is I'm going to grab some of these new products and we're going to have a go at making some cards, but more so than anything, we are going to actually practice colouring. Okay, now colouring doesn't have to just mean these, although we will use those, but I've also got Wink of Stella that we can use for some colour for our ink. So that's kind of fun. We're going to have a go at that. We're going to have a go at stamping and colouring in an image using watercolour paper, like we've got some aqua paper that Stampin Up sell. So yeah, so it's going to be lots and lots of fun. This will be practice. So part of this workshop will be, you will get you know, a variety of this to use, and also to take some home and play with it. Then hopefully you'll love it and you'll go, I need the whole lot. So these are the lovely back sides, you can see, which are pretty, but these are the ones that we're going to use to colour in. We've got beautiful flowers, lots of flowers, lots and lots of flowers. We've got that one, which is different again. So I am going to use some of our blending brushes as well for some of this as well. So I haven't finished designing because I was waiting for all this to turn up. This is going to be lots of fun, and it will be a case of playing with the products that I own and that I've purchased, basically to give you the confidence that you might want to have a go doing that yourself. And so here are the back sides as well. So we will be doing that. We will be using our new in colours. Majority of the colouring will be with those colours, and our cardstock as well. And then this one as well. I thought we would play with this one, which is very hard to show on okay, here we go. Oh, you can see it because I've got the blinds down. So these will be beautifully done with like a wash over the top or some ink blending. So we've got these sort of like Lily of the Valley, which probably matched the Lily of the Valley suite we've got coming up. So that one there will be really lovely. We've got this sort of crisscross hatch look, and then the little twigs or florals. So that's great. I love it. I love it. And I'm going to just show you one of these very quickly. I'm not going to open everything and show you everything, but let me grab this. Oops. So hopefully you're excited. If you really want to join me and do a bit of colouring, and if you don't live locally, just reach out. I'll see what I can do. Might even do a live workshop as well online. But for those that are living in the southeast Queensland area, you are more than welcome to join. Just keep an eye on my page. I will start showing you, I'll be posting workshops shortly. So here's one of ours. We've got it all nice and clean. Oh, I love the fact when we've got a brand new one, and it just literally that opens. It's got the little lip there, and you just come it apart. They stick together, literally like that. So much easier than our other style, I have to say. You can put them one on top of the other so they're not out of the way. That's great. Nice, different, like it's the old harder felt surface, which I love, because when I stamp, I always end up with ink everywhere, all over my stamps and stuff. So this is a little bit better. And then we do still have our little colours, our labels, which we can add here as well. If you don't know how to do that, yell out, because I'll show you how they look like when they're finished. So that's all of them. I won't open this one. I do want to have a practice with that before I show you, but that is everything, guys. I know it looks pretty boring, but I'm really excited for this workshop. Okay, and I really want to open up my home to you to have a play at colouring. I want you to be addicted to colouring as much as I am when you're done. And yeah, so this is good. This should be good fun. All right, thanks for thanks for joining me whilst I'm sharing all of this with you. It was a great fun unboxing for me. Like I said, not a lot. I didn't buy heaps and heaps. That will be an order that will come out very, very soon. And yeah, join me again soon. Bye, everyone.